Good morning. It is Thursday, February 17th. I'm Austyn.
And I'm Aidan. And welcome to this episode of TigerVision News.
CPR training will be on February 28th. This is a graduation requirement and you must be there. The only exception is if you are already trained, and if you are, you will have to provide a copy of your card to the office.
Senior portfolios are due on Wednesday, March 30th to Miss Adney. You must turn in the folder your advisory teacher has, so make sure you are keeping up with all the requirements.
Attention all sophomores and juniors. If you're interested in enrolling at ICTC next year, don't forget to complete the application that was emailed to you by Miss Adney. If you have any questions, come see your school counselor. Interviews will be the morning of Wednesday, February 23rd.
Now please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Keats Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Muskogee Powder Coating, The Tigers Den, Reaction Wraps, Dr. Coy and Dr. Durosec, The Learning Nest, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, and Armstrong Bank.
For the 7th year, the 3rd grade classes at the IE have hosted the Oklahoma Living History Museum. This event allows students to research a famous person in or from Oklahoma, write a short biography, and then memorize it.
The night the museum is open, parents and friends walk through the halls of the building and listen to the speeches from these dressed-up famous Oklahoman people.
This year, one of the famous Oklahomans at the museum was Lori Fulbright, a news anchor from News on 6. And get this, the news station highlighted this on their newscast, and the real Lori Fulbright came to the school last week and visited the class and her mini-me, Aubrey.
Miss Fulbright gave out pencils to the class and a special pack of Sharpies and some rustic cuffs for Aubrey.
That was so nice of Miss Fulbright to come visit, and such a cool way for the students to learn about famous Oklahomans.
Yes, it is. Now let's see what animal Logan is going to showcase for us this week in Animal Oddities.
This week we shall be looking into this bizarre species known as Ursus maritimus, but commonly known as polar bears. Polar bears are very interesting. These animals are actually considered to be marine animals, meaning it lives and relies on the ocean almost entirely. They're the largest bear species, with some being able to weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Despite their weight, they're able to swim for days to reach another sheet of ice or land, and some have been documented to have swam over 220 miles in a single swim. Polar bears are very sneaky predators, relying on surprise attacks to get their food. A polar bear's diet is very fatty, yet they do not get any heart problems. They live all over the northern tip of the globe, living on large sheets of sea ice, and coming in during the summer months. Polar bears travel alone most of the time, but do occasionally form small packs, and some even carry around with their cubs. They're listed as vulnerable. Still yet, we as humans should try our best to preserve the world we live on, and the animals that inhabit it. This has been Logan Tidmore for TigerVision News.
That's crazy that they can swim over 200 miles without a break.
It truly is incredible.
And now for this week's Teacher Spotlight. Our first Teacher Spotlight is Zach Kobler. He has been teaching at Fort Gibson Middle School and assisting with high school soccer for 2 years.
His hobby is hosting the Oklahoma Sports Bros podcast with friends. He talks about all Division I Oklahoma football teams.
His favorite restaurant is Texas Roadhouse, and his favorite food is steak.
He is married and has a son that turned 1 in October. They have 3 big dogs that rule the house and think that they are their children as well.
If he weren't teaching, since his background is working with media, he assumes he would be working in sports media.
Our next spotlight is on Steve Hickman. Mr. Hickman has been working at Fort Gibson High School for the past 18 years and is currently serving in the alternative ed.
One of his hobbies is team roping, and he recently started roping again after a 6-year layoff.
His favorite food is Mexican. He has a 17-year-old daughter named Stephanie Hickman, 3 horses, a donkey, and a barn cat.
If he weren't teaching, he would be shoeing horses and investing in rental properties.
We certainly appreciate all of our teachers and the hard work that they do every day. Now let's go to Kennis for this week's weather.
Today we will have mixed precipitation as rain will transition into snowflakes, then clearing out late evening. Highs will struggle to reach the 30s today and will drop to the teens tonight. Tomorrow the temperatures will be warmer and cool with sunny skies, with temps climbing to around 50 degrees. This weekend we will rebound with spring-like temps in the 60s. For Saturday there will be lots of sunshine and temps will reach the lower 60s. Sunday will be mostly sunny and pleasant with light winds and highs reaching in the mid to upper 60s. Starting next week, we will continue spring-like temperatures with lows in the 70s on Monday before another cool down on Tuesday. Thanks to Channel 6 for providing this week's weather graphic, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
There has been some exciting news in the IE.
What else can be going on down there? They already had a television anchor visit.
They have a new Gaga ball pit. This pit was donated by the Mosteller family and was installed by Landon Olson. Gaga ball is a game similar to dodgeball, but you can only hit the ball once per turn with your hand and must hit other players below the knee for them to be out.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I love that game. Kind of jealous they got it after I was already gone. Now let's go to Kacen for an update on winter sports.
Hey Tiger Town! Our Tigers and Lady Tigers took on the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles last Friday, and the girls won big with a score of 56-28, and the boys finished on the high side with 64-52. Those are both huge wins. Tuesday night we played Kacen, and our Lady Tigers and Tigers finished off the regular season with wins. They seem to be hitting their stride at the right time because the playoffs are here. The next game will be at the district tournament. Our number 8 rated Lady Tigers tip off at 6:30 this Saturday evening at the Fort, and the boys ranked number 16 tip off at 8 p.m. Come out and support them. Our swim team did well in regional action with girls placing 4th and boys placing 2nd. Our swimmers head to the 5A state championship today and tomorrow. We wish the best of luck. The Tiger wrestling team will be participating in regional action this weekend. The Lady Grapplers were in Jay earlier this week for the regional action, and our own Peyton Mullins captured the title of regional champion. Congrats and the best of luck at upcoming regionals and state. We've recently had some Tigers and Lady Tigers commit to sports at the college level. Troy Forrest has signed with William Jewell College out of Missouri for his powerlifting ability. Sydney Taylor and Hagen Backus signed at Northeastern State University for soccer. Wish all 3 of them the best at the next level. Good luck to all our Tigers and Lady Tigers, and we'll be right back after this.
Creating remarkable reactions since 2011, Reaction Wraps has devotedly provided their customers with quality wraps, signs, banners, and other customized graphics. Located behind Fajitaritas on South Scott Street, Reaction Wraps.
As Kacen mentioned, district basketball playoffs are starting this weekend. Kennis got to talk to some of our basketball players and coaches about the start of playoffs as they focus on getting to the big house for the state. Here's Kennis with her story.
The upcoming basketball playoffs will start this weekend. Our team will be taking on Sallisaw Black Diamonds on Saturday night. Both teams are excited for what playoffs will hold.
As far as the playoffs are concerned, right now we like our draw. We do start with a district game against Sallisaw Saturday. That'll be a challenge because they're actually pretty decent. They played a good schedule. We've played against some of the opponents that they played against, but we haven't played them. Hopefully, we just come out and play the way that we have been all year. If we do those things, we should be okay in the district game.
Honestly, I think we have a really good shot, and I just think if we show up, shoot good, then we work hard, then it'll happen.
Well, it's a really great opportunity for our guys. hopefully we're playing our best at the right time and we can make a deep run. Well, the first 2 games are the big ones. If you can win those 2, it gives you a chance to kind of reach your goal of getting to the area tournament and the state tournament. That's what we hope to do.
I feel like we have a great chance in the playoffs this season. I feel like if we win these first 2 games, we're able to come through and do good in the area.
Come out and support our Tigers and Lady Tigers on Saturday at 6:30 for girls and 8 for the boys. This is Kennis reporting for TigerVision News.
We wish our Tigers and Lady Tigers the best of luck this weekend.
Yes, we do. Our Lady Tigers basketball team is thinking about the road to state tournament on most days. But check this out. Recently, they took some time out of their practice schedule to spend some time with a few elementary visitors, and they ran them through some of the game day traditions as well as a short shoot-around.
That was an awesome experience for all involved. Miss Stanfield's class has definitely been around some winners, and the same for the Lady Tigers.
The robotics team at the middle school has been doing a lot of impressive things. Let's go to Emma to see more.
The middle school now has its own robotics team. They gather during the school day to work hard on their robots.
So there's a lot of different things you can do. There is a presentation and there's a robot game. That's pretty much what you do in robotics. And I just code the robot and tell it what to do. I think my favorite part of robotics is just being with people I know and that I can trust.
I'm the coder mainly, and I also help a lot with presentations.
This year was cargo based, so we programmed the robot to do cargo missions on the mat, and we also had an innovation
project, so we made that so we could help improve the community. You learn teamwork, you learn how to code, you learn how to build a robot. You basically learn how to make everyone come together and help build the robot together. Everyone gets to have fun together, everyone has their different roles.
Robotics takes a lot of hard work and effort. Keep it up. This is Emma Neffendorf reporting for TigerVision News.
It is so cool to see so many middle school students getting involved in robotics.
I know, right? The high school robotics team looks to have plenty of students to fill their needed roles for the years to come.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of TigerVision News. I'm Austyn.
And I'm Aidan.
Remember, we do not have school tomorrow. It is a professional day for our teachers to prepare for the beginning of third try. Tune in next Friday for the next episode of
TigerVision News.